Okay, players, coaches, equipment managers, moms, dads, a couple of things we want to make sure you understand about the cleaning process of football equipment is that there's no one thing does everything. It's very important that you make sure when you're cleaning the equipment that it starts off in a dry condition and that you've gotten rid of any obvious dirt and debris that might be on the equipment. Not just football equipment, but any athletic equipment that you're trying to clean. The next thing is we want you to understand that utilizing the antibacterial cleaners, common household cleaners, that is designed to kill existing bacteria that is on the equipment. These products do not prevent or inhibit the return of bacteria on the equipment. That's what the Locker Shield product does. The Locker Shield product is designed to be a bacteria inhibitor. It prevents the return of the bacteria and the growth and development of bacteria on the equipment for up to 90 days. It's very important that you understand the difference between a bacteria inhibitor and an antibacterial agent that kills the bacteria. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you start with all the equipment dry. Everything we have here today was utilized during spring football, but right now it's dry. We've done some preliminary testing with extremely high results for bacteria contamination. First thing you want to do is you want to take your soft brush and you want to go through the equipment and you want to knock off any kind of loose stuff that you see, dirt, debris, grass, things like that. Just go ahead and get it out of the way, brush it off. That'll make the cleaning process a little easier. Helmet should be fine. Same thing with some of these pads. Right. The next thing you want to do is you want a bucket that's big enough, especially if you're going to do a lot of equipment. You want something that's going to contain a pretty good amount of cleaning solution. For every 5 gallons of water, you want to add 1 cup, 8 ounces of general purpose antibacterial cleaner. You want to take your rag that you're going to clean with, put it in your cleaning solution. Now we're not going to put any soap in there. Bring out your rag. We're going to go through and we're just going to wipe everything down. Now periodically you're going to want to rinse your rag off in the cleaning solution, bring it back out. Now right now the concept here is just to clean the equipment. You want to clean the equipment on the inside and the outside. On the shoulder pads, you want to get in between plastic and the cloth pieces as well. Okay, the next thing we want to do is we want to have an area to lay the equipment out. We want to give it about 10-15 minutes and go ahead and let it dry. Okay, so now we're going to move on to step 2 in the cleaning process. We've gone ahead and wiped down all the equipment we have here today with our cleaning solution. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a ordinary household antibacterial spray, and we're going to mist down all of the equipment. We're going to give that about 10 minutes to dry before we add the Locker Shield application. Very simple. All you want to do is pick up the equipment, mist down all the surface. You don't have to soak it, but you do want to make sure you cover all the area. Lay it down, go to the next one. Okay, once you've done all of your equipment, you want to set everything out there, give it about 10 minutes to dry, then we're going to come back and add the Locker Shield. Okay, now we're moving on to step 3 in the cleaning process. All of our football equipment now has been cleaned and we've disinfected it for bacteria. It's important to remember that these products that we've utilized to disinfect the equipment do not inhibit the growth and the return of bacteria. Quite simply, after applying these products, bacteria is going to be able to adhere back to the equipment within a couple of hours. That's where the Locker Shield product comes into play. This is an inhibitor, meaning for 90 days it's going to prevent the return, growth, and development of harmful bacteria back on the equipment. Today we're going to be using a pump sprayer because we're cleaning multiple pieces of football equipment all at one time. So we're going to be using a larger quantity of the product. If you're utilizing the Locker Shield for just a personal set of equipment, the only thing you may need is a personal size 8-ounce bottle of the Locker Shield It'll give you several opportunities to clean your football equipment before, during, and post-season. Now, you want to set the nozzle on your pump sprayer to a fine mist. Okay, after you have your pump sprayer ready to go, we're going to make sure that all of our equipment is laid out so that we can do one side of the equipment in one pass. We're going to let the product sit for 3 to 5 minutes. We're going to flip everything over. We're going to spray the other side. This is about as hard as it gets right here. You just want to mist down all the equipment. Cover the surface area. Give that about 3 to 5 minutes to dry. We're going to flip everything over and do the other side. Okay, we've given the one side 3 to 5 minutes to go ahead and dry and for the product to adhere. So now we've flipped over all the equipment and we're going to repeat the process again and spray the other side. One of the things about using the pump sprayer is it's going to allow your equipment managers, parents, volunteers, coaches, players, whoever's cleaning the equipment to do a lot of equipment in a short amount of time. And that's all there is to it. Utilize your antibacterial household products to kill all the bacteria. Utilize your Locker Shield product to prevent the bacteria from coming back, growing on your equipment. Now, we've done the helmet, the shoulder pads, and most of the protective gear. However, that does leave us with the game jerseys, the pants, the compression wear, the jock straps, cleats, socks, t-shirts, shorts, and all the other gear that football players are going to need for practice and for games. We're going to show you how to use the Locker Shield product in the washing machine to make all of your football clothing antimicrobial for up to 50 washes with one application.